So what is up, everyone? Today is Monday, August 3rd. I'll be trading the Nasdaq like I always do. So coming to the session, I do have a pretty bearish bias, honestly. I definitely want to take shorts to like this new week opening gap down here. There's like an S&T at both London and Asia high. So I mean, I know, what do you call it? I'm pretty sure NQ did take. What's up, Uber? How are you? What's up, Galaxy Rocker? I'm pretty sure, unless my memory's failing me, that ES. What's up, Vizit? How are you? Yeah, I mean, NQ already took both London and Asia low, but ES has done neither. You said shout out to me, bro, like my post. You know, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I like that dude's comment and then responded and I second that. And I thought about it and I was like, wait, didn't you say that you try to keep it down low, that you like be trading? So I deleted my comment. I mean, should I try not comment on your things you're trying to keep on the down low? You know what I mean? Bro said top of the morning to you. What's up, Hayden? How are you? I like ES still has a long way to go for this new week opening gap fill. What's up, Velcro Cam? How are you? You said nah, you could comment. It's like how okay. You know, you said I appreciate it, bro. You know, for a second though, I didn't want to like blow your cover, if you know what I mean. Like, why is this day trader commenting? You know, honestly, I'll probably go comment after stream. If my pea brain remembers. But I mean, honestly, in terms of I should probably do like a 5-second analysis. You said I think they know already before. But what's up, Cypher? But honestly though, like if I like quick 5-second top-down analysis, like daily candlestick, we've already opened, traded higher, traded down. I honestly expected us to come to that daily internal high up here. I'm kind of surprised we did not, but there was an S&T up there, so we don't necessarily need to come up there. It's looking like ES is about to do the same thing where the daily candlestick flips. Do I want to be taking longs against this? Not really. Oh, and I marked out equilibrium in this new range because we did come up higher. I think it's ironic. I don't know if ironic's the right word, but like equilibrium of this range pretty much aligns with like this mitigation zone down here. It's more like obvious in the hourly, right? Like low key, even if we are going to continue higher, maybe if we want to sweep out these lows down here, hit equilibrium of the range and potentially go higher from there. But I just think the most confident draw I have would probably be this low. Definitely that low, but past there is equilibrium. There's also some equal lows I marked out over here. And that's to fill the new week opening gap. Said good morning. I have no trade today. Holiday. Like, are you on vacation? Does that mean? Or is it a holiday in your country? It's not a holiday in my country. In other countries though, they use holiday and vacation interchangeably, and sometimes be throwing me off. You said can't believe there's news at 10 a.m. Oh, he's in Canada. You said sorry. No, honestly, I mean, educate me. I mean, well, out of curiosity, I mean, what holiday even? I can Google it or ask you guys. I don't know why. You can't decide which one. Holiday in Canada. Yeah, I know it's Canada. Public holidays. Civic Day, excluding Quebec. What can you guys? What's the logic? Yeah, why is Quebec like fuck that day? And also, there's Saint Jean Baptist Day, which also. Oh wait, no, that one says Quebec only. Interesting. You know, I feel like, oh, this is 9:30 open. I'm sitting here learning about Canada, missing the open. I don't trade directly at the open. Damn, ES though took out London and Asia low. I mean, I'm chill with that. It's whatever. Hopefully we can have like a bounce off that, maybe. But I would have ideally liked to see, bro lives there and he says Canada's not that important. What's up, Widow? How are you? You said I would love to see us go higher. I mean, if we were good, honestly, I mean, I get what you're saying because I'm kind of surprised that we didn't hit that daily internal high. Like, I don't know what this move is sponsored by, if you know what I mean. Like, honestly, it's kind of sponsored by nothing. But we didn't fill all of the new week opening gap. The new week opening gap fills like, I don't even have this marked right. It's a little, am I missing a candle? No. It's at what, 287? So like 60 points lower. But ES, like look at the new week opening gap fill in ES is like kind of far away. Like we haven't even hit 50% of it, I think. Ironically, I actually lost last night trading Asia, trying to short into the new week opening gap. You said, yeah, no, we did reject kind of off the air, honestly, but I just feel like when I see there's an SMT at both London and Asia highs, we're displacing toward. You said you're gonna, yeah, I got you, bro. I might as well do it right now, because I mean, I'm still waiting for a pull. I want a short, but I need to pull back for shorts. So I mean, pretty much, you could even go like any time frame. Just look at like the end, so like the body closure of that Friday. Like imagine like the last possible like millisecond that we traded on Friday before close. You want to mark that, and then, so what strat are you trading? I'm trading like ICT concepts. Yeah, that's the fill. Yeah, you know, I should have when I took my trade last night. I did notice we tapped into it a little bit, so I wasn't unfilled, but I took a CISD short somewhere like up here, and I could have went break even when we took out this low down here, but I just didn't, and yeah. We dumped after though, as you can see. You said you know the Mac model? I don't think so. Is it starting to rain again where I live? You said I want a short. I mean, yeah, I'm thinking like, I like how I'm looking at this. I'm like, I marked it as an SMT, but it is a bunch of LR. I mean, I'd be a little more open to shorting toward, longing toward the LR. I feel like if we filled in all the new week opening gap and V-shape back up. You said, where are you using yeah, toward the end of when I was using order flow, I was including a little bit of volume profile. Low key, I really had some days though where I'd like a line, like a high time frame FVG, and I'd look inside there, and I feel like there'd be like a low volume node inside there. I mean, yeah, it's only. I feel like if it hits 945, I'm definitely gonna be scared of news, but. It's looking like ES though didn't take out these highs. ES might want to put in an SMT. I'd love to see NQ take out these 930 highs and then react off them, and I can make it a short. I'd be open to that. Luckily though for me, the accounts I'm trading right now do allow me to hold through news. I'm not necessarily saying I want to do that, but it is an option. I don't like that wick. I still want to see us trade higher before a short. You said very well could just be a trade where we sit back and say nah. Yeah, I mean, it is. Luckily, it's early in the session though, especially too. Like, if 10 a.m. wants to give me an obvious like manipulation down, we fill in the rest of that new week opening gap, and we come back up. I would honestly definitely be willing to take longs after that. Oh. You said I might go down the route. I mean, I wouldn't say it's for everyone. I'm not gonna say like just because it didn't work for me, I don't recommend it. Like there's definitely. You said Dodgy will take it. Dodgy probably took like this 1 minute before it closed, and he's like a Judas. You said he only used volume profile, not. Honestly though, I'm not gonna like go back into like I'll be an ICT trader. If I go full time, maybe I'll like make it a side thing to like maybe do a little bit of volume profile research again. But like I feel like if I ever looked into order flow again, I really might look at volume profiles. Like I might slap a volume profile and like VWAP maybe. And maybe footprint charts one day. That's definitely later down the line though. I definitely want to be raking in payouts before I start throwing in other shit. You said, yeah. Well, I feel like one thing you said we might take out the LR. I mean, yeah. For me at least, there really would be no entry here, I feel like. Damn, I should have stayed in it. Because what, this 5 minute inverse didn't even close yet. This 1 minute CISD, like, if you get to retrace this 1 minute CISD at this point, in my opinion, I think it's kind of cooked. I feel like, because, yeah, only because we're trading up so high and taking out all this shit. It's so strong bullish. 5 minute too big. Morning, Abdiv. How are you, bro? $24. I was looking at what the current session volume profile, ride market from like the 6 p.m. open. Like, I guess in this case, I'd mark it from there. So yeah, price action. You said I kind of wish I market ordered on the CISD. I feel like that's a tricky one though, because like, I feel like what's your RR gonna be? Like, even if you put your stop, like even if your stop down there, it's still like a 75 point. Like, I feel like if you wait for the CISD pullback, it makes that kind of reasonable RR wise. I guess I mean there is the RR is there still, but morning, Matthew. How are you? Said good, and you can't complain. It's good, Bakakenu. And we're starting to pull back a little bit. You said distance and maximum loss limit is only 342, so I can only take 1 micro. Well, I believe in your 1 micro. Pro's got to use one micro wisely. You said I feel like could be bullish. Yeah, I mean, I feel like me personally, for me to flip bias, I feel like I just want to see more confirmation. Like, I feel like if we start coming higher up here and taking out like this LR, like if I get a continuation, like we pull a little higher, get a pullback, 5 minute continuation, reaction right back up. Especially if it's after 10 a.m. But yeah, I don't know. I want to see more price action play out. Ugh. I wonder if we're going to open up a 5 minute gap. And even if we do open a 5 minute gap, might not get trade too is the right word. I want to say there's... Oh, no, there is a 3 minute gap. You said bouncing from pre-pop. It's a 4 minute gap. I wonder if I took a 4 minute version, I just feel like the RR is just brutal. Like, and then I got to hold through red folder news. That's really not my style, I feel like. And then even like... I'm getting closer to the point. Because there is red folder news at 10 a.m. Like I'll hold it. I'll hold a trade through 10 a.m. But I feel like I don't want to take a trade too close to 10 a.m. So I think I'm bearish. I'm still leaning a little bearish. I want to be like, I'm open-minded right now. I feel like if we V-shape off this, we're probably gonna fill the rest of this new week opening gap. I'm probably not gonna be able to catch an entry to that, but said remember the Friday. What, did I get manipulated out by 10 a.m. last Friday? Morning, Collide. How are you? You said I feel like taking the 5-minute IFVG. If it even opens. And there's a 4-minute too. Bro said shitty, I have work in 15 minutes. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. You know, you won't be there forever though. What's good, Kane? How are you? You said, have you ever... Actually, so I've actually only ever placed a trade on the mobile version of Trade C once just to see how it looked. And I pretty much just like... I just like placed the trade. Just closed it real quick. So what's your bias for today? I mean, originally I was bearish. I want to say at this point I'm leaning more bearish. Like the new week opening gap fill. I want to see all this get filled, honestly. I feel like I'm conflicted here because like you can see I have all this LR marked out, but at the same time at the exact same area of all the LR, there's technically two. That's like a double SMT, right? Nah. Well, it's one SMT actually. I looked too quickly, but right, there's an SMT at London and Asia high. And on top of that, when you look at ES as well, I feel like there's still a large way until we fill in the rest of this new week opening gap. But there is news at 10 a.m. So I feel like I want a cleaner structure play out before 10 a.m. So I'm probably gonna wait for 10 a.m. You said I can't figure out how to put buy limits and stop losses and take profits. I had to turn on my PC. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and some days too when there's red folder at 10 a.m. I feel like it's like I feel like all the volume waits on the sidelines to see what the news release is, and then like all the volume gets put in later. In terms of trade C though, I mean, I can try right now. Because I have this Tradeify account that has like $200 in drawdown I keep fucking around with. Just for like videos and stuff. I got $280 left. It's an eval. Actually, nah, you know what connection limit reached? Oh, okay. But actually, you know, the real reason, right? So whenever I go to try to pick up women, okay, I'm going to show them, hey, I'm a funded trader, okay? 48,300. Little do they know this is an eval. I'm $200 away from blowing. That I actually paid less than $100 for. Gotta flex on them hoes. No, I'm just kidding. What the fuck am I saying? Let me get back to... But, so there's... Oh, wait. Okay, here we go. So, if you look... What's up, Kalish? How are you? So, if you're using Trade C Mobile... So, do you see in the bottom left, right above that buy button, it says market? If you, like, tap it, it changes to limit. And then you type in... You see you type in the price of your limit order? So see, like, you could just do that. And then, you can even attach, it looks like, oh yeah, and there's a button to the right that says TP and SL. And if you click that button, you can attach a TP and SL. See, like, those two buttons on the bottom? I guess, and you can even adjust it. There's a little button that says points. You can change it between dollars and points. So let's say if you want to enter a trade, like a limit, but you want to risk 300, you can have, like, attached. You can even do a trailing stop loss. You said when LR gets run by 10 a.m. all short. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's two separate draws that need to get hit. I feel like we need to like go lower. Well, how about this? I feel like I could see either case playing out. You said, wow, I'm stupid. I might just use this on holiday. What? Oh, I gotta make the chart come back up. Yeah. Here, I'll kick my phone off, get back on my computer. I can't trade from 2 devices at once. Unacceptable. Is there an SMT at the high? Are those equal highs? What are you doing, ES? You said we have a daily FEG? Well, yeah. No, I know exactly what you're saying. Like, I have the high inside that daily gap marked, right? Because holy drawings, but yeah, because you're talking about this daily gap. It technically did get tapped into once. I would have expected, in like a perfect world, I feel like we really should have swept out the high inside this gap and then delivered down. That's kind of why I'm not like craziest confident in shorts. But there's multiple SMTs. I mean, there's SMT at London, Asia. What are you saying? There's SMT? Well, yeah, I'd say there's an SMT up here now because ES took out the equal highs. So look at, there's an internal SMT, a higher time frame SMT bearish. Seeing SMT on both sides. Yeah, there is an SMT at the low as well. So it's gonna get retapped sooner or later. Oh, just like my ex. Maybe that wasn't a funny joke. You said if we move up slowly, we'll definitely dump down. I mean, honestly, I know this sounds like brain rot thinking, but at this point, I really want to see how 10 a.m. opens and wait for a manipulation. Potentially, we can put in some data highs and lows. But yo, are you guys ready for my next YouTube video idea? I started filming it this morning. It's a day in the life of a trader who gets no bitches. That's gonna be the whole concept behind it. Low-key, I feel like I low-key might want to go approach some girl, or at least have some, like, I feel like I can't, like, if you're clicking, I feel like I gotta at least try to talk to one girl maybe throughout the course of the video. I wouldn't actually record it. But, like, that means I actually gotta, like, go out and talk to a female. Like, oh, do you guys know how afraid of women I am? Like, I'm so scared of women. My shirt says, I'm afraid of women. I actually wore this shirt to the gym this morning, too. You said bro's gonna talk to his cat? That's a good idea, low-key. You know, if I fail at my challenge and I talk to 0 females by Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm probably just gonna end the video with me talking to my cat and saying, you know, I'll ask AI to think of a funny speech to give my cat, low-key, because I'm cooked. I'll be like, you know, you treat me right, these girls don't want me. You know, as long as I give you cat food, you like me. Yo, the market's gotta do something so I can stop talking with this bullshit. You said dog and cat. I mean, I'm not gonna lie too. You know, this is actually something I meant to talk about. It's not even too interesting or story time like. But I was just thinking about, dude, how am I ever gonna trust a woman? Like, I don't know why. I was scrolling on TikTok and like I think like there was this couple. Oh wait, I mean, first of all, I don't give a fuck about Bryce Hall. But I was scrolling on TikTok and I think like Bryce Hall and his girlfriend broke up recently, and then like he was posting some video, and I guess like people in the comments were putting screenshots of them back in like 2022 and all that when they were making all these YouTube videos together. And like I'm like, damn, like they look so happy, like what happened? And then like there was some other internet couple who was showing me that broke up, and then there's some dude who's like acquaintance of mine, like I don't know him that well, but like I've seen him at the gym a couple times, and like I've talked to him a little bit and I follow him. He makes videos on social media too, but he hasn't posted in forever. He posted for the first time again, and he's like, oh yeah, my wife divorced me. I had to we had to figure out she took the house. I'm like, oh my God, like, dude, how am I ever gonna trust a woman? We said, here is an idea after marriage in case of divorce she will not. Yeah, honestly, dude, like, the older and older I get, I'm just getting to the point where it's like, if I get married, I have no money right now, but like, if I had money, well, I have some money, but if I get married, definitely a prenup, bro. Like, it's like, you know, you can stay with me and have my money, just don't leave me. Like, it's like, if you leave me, you no longer get my money. Like, and also too, this is so random. I was thinking about too how, like, I remember there was this rapper, I can't remember who it was. Someone's probably gonna say I'm a dumbass. You should know this, but there was some rapper saying, I'd rather have loyalty than love. Because he was saying you can love someone and stab them in the back, but if you're loyal to someone, you'd never stab them in the back. And honestly, dude, like, I feel like I've gotten to a point in my life where, like, I don't even care if you love me, as long as you're loyal to me, like, that's good enough. Desperation 101. I'm kind of kidding. Bro said marry Baka Kenu. So, I'm not at that point of desperation yet. Give it another week, not kidding. Nah, I could never date a man. I'm like negative 2% going that way. Loyalty is real love. That's a good way to put it. I like that, Hayden. You said in this world you cannot trust anyone. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say you're not wrong. I mean, I feel like you shouldn't think everyone's like a demon. You know what I mean? But like, what's up, GC Trading Systems? How are you, bro? Out of curiosity, were you able to catch anything so far? I'm probably, at this point, I'm just waiting for 10 a.m. news. You said market is BSing. I mean, there's 10 a.m. news in what, 7 minutes at this point? Red folder. I mean, said no trades. That's what's up. Honestly, I would have guessed you haven't taken any trades, but I feel like I can't assume. Bro said my ex used to call me Caden. Interesting fact, Kalish. He said I'm banking on a shot up, then plummet down. I could see that. The only thing is, though, I feel like if we do start shooting up, I feel like we might just start taking out, like, there's just so many highs up there. You said, where can we watch? I mean, it's not like news. I mean, here, can you guys see this? I mean, if you go to forexfactory.com, that's where I should check my news. I mean, see, there's the ISM manufacturing PMI. And it's coming out in like, what, 6 minutes? And if you don't know what it means, click see the detail, and there's a little folder. So it measures the level of diffusion index based on surveyed purchasing managers in the manufacturing industry. So obviously, that should be very clear to you guys. No, I'm kidding. I'd probably have to ask ChatGPT what that means to explain it to you. But well, I usually look at, see, it says usual effect. So it says actual is greater than forecast, like is good for currency. So like, here's the forecast. If it's greater than the forecast, it's good for the currency. And I remember this from my Forex days. If it's good for the currency, that means bad for the Nasdaq, right? It's the opposite. Have a good rest of your day, Abby. Love you too. But because if you think, it's more about like the relationship between Nasdaq and the US dollar. So if the US dollar gets stronger, the Nasdaq technically in relation would go down. And if the US dollar gets weaker, stocks go up. Like there's a bunch of other stuff like why traders care, blah blah, but there's also orange folder at the same time. But you said crazy. You said not crazy or crazy? Crazy amounts of pets ourselves at 540. Yeah, I don't know. That high looks interesting around 540. Yeah, the high right above 540. Like it's 7 a.m. It almost looks like a news candle, but I don't think that was news. Oh. Yes, I don't know why. I be reading from like bottom to top. You said I took the Thursday? That's what's up, bro. Out of curiosity, wait, GC, how do you be looking at, do you be using Bookmap now too? Or do you use something else for passive orders? Do you have something that's not open to the public? You can just ignore me if you want to, too. I don't care. Did I use turbo charts? Yeah, so I'm assuming you probably have access, but it's not public yet. Is that correct? You're probably testing it out. Inside or not? That's his own That's his own software. Oh, you're in longs, Uber? That's what's up. You said not Benny's coming soon. That's what's up. Well, you know, technically, we make jokes saying GC's a market maker, but he actually is a dev, though. Well, if he might have paid a dev. I don't think he coded it himself, but close enough, right? Or maybe he did code it himself. I can't assume. I took the 1 minute CISD. Oh, so you kind of, I mean, oh, did it? Oh, damn. You must have got, did you limit that or like market that? Regardless, good trade. All that shop, yeah. Uber was fighting for his life through this. I mean, he was green during it. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Definitely want to see what 10 a.m. does, though. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I probably should have added that back. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Bro said I'm taking a nap. Enjoy your nap, bro. Bro said wake me up. What do you want me to do? Start screaming? Said not my manager calling me. Bro, are you like skipping work to day trade? You said don't be jealous, Tim will get our short soon. Honestly, I'm not too jealous, but it was a good pickup. Well, I was kind of slightly jealous. Well, I mean, I'm always happy for Uber. I feel like for me personally, I would have liked that CISD, me personally. I feel like if we filled all that new week opening gap, I would have been more open to it, but pretty good Jude at like 9:30. Jude is down too. Bro said scream at the top of your lungs. I don't think the other viewers would like that. One time someone actually asked me to stop moaning your speakers. It might have been you actually, I can't remember. You're good, bro. So we have 30 seconds until 10 a.m. This is exciting. Oh yeah, and Hayden, bro, you're saying you're about to take a nap. What if we leave behind a data low and we get a short to it like in the next 5 seconds? They said, "I wake me up now." To the 15-minute. Ooh. I mean, it's probably because of this LR run. I mean, 150 points is a long way away. I want to see what this data release is doing. And there is LR that got built down here. I don't know if maybe it'll manipulate down off news. I don't know. I mean, it's not doing too much off news too much, like, so far. What are these random lines I have here? The news definitely came out bearish. If the forecast is greater than the actual. Wait, let me. So if the actual, oh no, actual is greater than forecast is good for the currency. Yes, yeah, so it did come out bearish, correct? Yeah. It takes me a second to think that through. I mean, just because that news release came out bearish doesn't mean I'm necessarily like gonna flip my bias or anything, but so data low has been taken out already. I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I feel like if we can either open, you said I took a partial. That's what's up. If maybe we can open up, honestly, if we open up like a 5-minute gap here and don't take out the data high and trade into it, I honestly feel like I'd be willing to take a long off that. Yeah. The thing is, and if we open up a 5-minute gap here, I feel like that would really be a really good condition, because low key, if we were to invert this 5-minute gap, I'm not gonna lie, I might be kind of bearish toward the new week opening gap fill. Because the thing is, London high and Asia high have been SMT'd, so I feel like if we're gonna be bearish, like these highs should be protected. I don't know, I want to see a little more price action play out. Especially like if we tap into that 5-minute gap, I want to see how we react at it. We might open the 5-minute gap and rip up without even tapping into it. Honestly, I could see that. Bro said, I'm taking a nap. Enjoy your nap, bro. You said I feel like I should short right now? Yeah, I'm waiting. I want to see a pullback right now. Yo, what? I like how bro makes the joke and immediately says chill to his own joke. We might not even open up this 5-minute gap. I mean, there's a 4-minute gap, which is highest time frame. There's another 4-minute gap below as well. You said we will. Is it in the super gap? Like new week open gap? Super gap? Is it like a volume profile thing or like volume thing or order flow? So we did open on the 5-minute gap though. Versa Temp released a new word. Yeah. Super gap and FVG with tons of. Oh, okay. That makes sense. This is the 1-minute gap we just tapped. Yeah, I was hoping for a pullback into that 5-minute gap down here. This is the 5-minute ghost. I mean, am I bugging? There's a 5-minute gap here, right? Yeah, no, there's a 5-minute gap. I would be willing to take longs out of this 5-minute gap if it pulls back to it, but honestly, only to like, if I get a reaction out of the 5-minute, only because there's data highs above, which I guess data highs have been SMT'd though. Yeah, I feel like it's just like there's all this low resistance liquidity up here. I low-key at this point think it might get taken first. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm trying to think, if we manage to invert this 5-minute gap, the RR is just stupid. It's not that bad. You said we didn't, no, we did not. Yeah, that if I did short, I would be shorting to the full fill in a week opening gap. The only thing is though, dude, what am I gonna put at my stop loss? Data highs with relative equal highs? No, I can't do that. So I'm feeling a long to Asia high. I mean, yeah. Maybe I will get a pullback. I said let it cook. Because if we could resweep this low and tap into this 5-minute gap, then I'd be willing. Okay. Only because I feel like the DOL is so close. I can get a little... The RR is a bit cooked, but... 51 points. Not gonna lie, I might set a limit buy if we close above this CISD. Because I mean, look at how we're like moving though. And like there's all these... And dude, the RRs... Yeah, if I go to Asia high though, the RRs there... Said lucky bouncing up. If we close above this 1-minute CISD over here, I'm probably gonna try this, to be honest. Only if we close above it though. I don't think we're gonna close above it. Nah, it's not closed just yet. I really hope, because if we take out data highs before I get my entry, as unhappy as I'm going to be about it, I'm probably going to remove my limit. And honestly, if we close really close to the CISD, I'm probably just going to market order it. But there's an S&T at the low. What could I do for 51 points, 3 contracts, MNQ. I'm on the leader account. If we close above the CISD, I'm going to take this. Nah. Not yet. You said I wish I trade. I mean, I'm not recommending change strategies, but you can do some back testing on it maybe. Ugh. Come on, don't fly away without me, Nasdaq. So if we close, I'm gonna set a limit at the CISD because I feel like RR wise I probably need to, but what, 12 seconds? I'm putting my limit like a point or two above it just for. Okay, I'm setting my limit. Come on, pull back. Pull back to my limit, bitch. Why am I calling Nasdaq bitch? It's not nice. Come on, pull back a little more. I just hate leaving limits. Like, if my limit gets left behind and we fly up right now, I'm gonna cry. Okay, I'm in there. I'll show my executions. In terms of TPs, honestly, do I just full hold to, dude, it's LR. Honestly, I want to just full hold till Asia highs. What is it? 28, like 700 essentially. Yeah. I'll just low key. Do I get 1-to-1 at data highs is the question. I can get 1-to-1 right above data highs. Do I really wanna like? I wanna hold for Asia highs. You said how you be? Honestly, I like trade C so far. Honestly, the only thing that was close to an issue, which I think was more of a not a trade C issue. Like there was one day where it said my stop loss should have been like 333, and it stopped me for like $50 extra, which was like 15 points. But at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, I think Tradevate and like all the other brokers would do this like the same thing. Besides, I mean, I really haven't had any issues. Honestly, aside from that day though, like all my executions and slippage has been like very minimal. Like it's all been like good. Like there's literally only one day I can think of where I felt like my executions weren't the best. But yeah, I mean, that is facts. I mean, it's definitely happened to me on Tradevate. But low key though, so I'm very confident in these relative equal highs up here getting hit. There's data highs as well as like relative equal highs. I could go break even there. Now I don't believe Asia high is at like around midnight. I'm not gonna lie, I could go break even at that high, but I feel like it's the LR on the higher time frame. But yo, Galaxy Rocker's like, nah. You said at least reduce. Yeah, I mean, what are you doing there, Nasdaq? Is there extra news that came out? I feel like the speed of the candles is accelerating. I mean, if this thing wants to leave a wick though, I don't think it does though. You said your entry is in GEX. Did GEX zones ever get broken through and retested as like support? I don't really fully understand GEX zones. That's another thing I want to learn one day though. I'm not gonna lie though, even though I did originally say I wanted shorts in this long, there's a chance it might not play out. But I feel like drawn liquidity wise, even if we are going to continue down, I don't like that we're leaving like data highs, relative equal highs. We're in the middle of an LR run, like higher time frame. So what's GEX? I want to say it stands for gamma exposure levels, which I know there's like call. Yeah, ES is moving to the sky. I don't know what the fuck NQ is doing. Dude, what the fuck is But there's like call walls and put walls. I don't know. It has something to do with like the amount of calls and puts at certain prices, and like it ends up being a wall of resistance. I don't know. I'd honestly have to do more research to say any more than that, but What are we doing here, Nasdaq? So hopefully I want to see this 1 minute gap we created just get inverted, traded through. I feel like what I could do is once we take out that high up there, to reduce my risk, like Uber said, shout out Uber, I low-key could trail my stop to like take half risk. Because I do feel like if we're sweeping that low, we might just come back to my stop loss and resweep that too as well. Because I'm hoping though, the idea here is once we take out data highs, we just keep running all these stacked highs up here, finish that low resistance liquidity run, and then take out Asia highs. Oh, thanks for the sub, Henry. But yeah, honestly, past there, I'm not gonna lie, I could see that daily internal high get taken as well. And there's even like that high from Friday's session as well, like Friday's high. There's a bunch of draws above, but like what I'm most confident in is I feel like the full run of that low resistance at Asia highs, but this is like what? Slightly over 2 to 1. So yeah, nice move up. I mean, yeah, especially we're probably gonna break that data high right now. Oh, and if you see me clip farming with this camera, I am filming the day in the life of a day trader who gets no bitches today. So at least if I get no bitches, I might be hitting TP getting no bitches, you know what I mean? That always makes getting no bitches better. This is like one of my first YouTube videos though. I don't think I can monetize it because the whole concept is like, it's literally like the intro. I literally start the video and say, hey, this is like a day in the life of a day trader who gets no bitches. And I don't know why YouTube doesn't like when you curse in the first like couple seconds of, like the video. Like, I guess if you curse occasionally throughout the video, I guess it's chill. So I might flip bias now. Honestly, yeah. If it wasn't for all the stacked highs above us and like the lack of us sweeping the daily internal high, we're delivering off of nothing. Like, as much as I want to see shorts, we are delivering off of nothing, right? But dude, ES, oh, we took. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna trail my stop a little bit. I want to see us continue up here. I really am expecting all these highs right here just get ran, right? Just straight push up to these Asia highs. What I'm hoping for, at least. I'm not gonna lie, part of me feels tempted to partial, but like what am I gonna, like, why am I partialing a 1-to-1? I feel like it's coming from like, I feel like that urge in my head is coming from a scarcity mindset where I feel like I've lost the past 2 days and I'm like, oh, I haven't been up in a while. Like, I have my trailing drawdown, it's following me. I gotta, but like, what am I gonna do? Lock in $150 and be a bitch? Like, come on now, this thing's gonna hit. No, I gotta stop talking shit. This thing will stop me out if I talk too much shit. But I mean, I think I want to hold the full TP. It's like 2R. I mean, hopefully this 1 minute gap down here, I pretty much need to hope if we come down here, that'll hold the resistance. And we might just be, there might be some 2 minute gap or something we tapped into instead. It's holding us up. Whatever, I don't question it. I'd love to see a close above that previous high. Said, guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'll do laundry. Enjoy your laundry, bro. You said, ooh, damn, I took a partial. So I'm up like 1-1 right now. I'm just going for slightly over 2-1, I want to say, right? 2.2-1. You said bro's got the LARP camera ready. You said your TP is my entry. You said I was partial 1-1. I mean, yeah, I feel like it depends on the conditions, though. Honestly, I don't want this thing to prove me wrong and stop me out, but I think there's a good chance if we're going to deliver up like this, we're probably just going to run the rest of these stacked highs. Nasdaq's going to hear me say that and, like, dump to my stop loss, but I'm not going to lie. I feel like, I don't know why, for some reason the other day I was thinking about, like, what do I struggle the most about as someone who live trades? Because, like, some people ask me, like, oh, how do you maintain your composure when there's people watching you and all that type of shit? Honestly, I think one of my biggest struggles right now is my anxiety that if I say something out loud, the market's going to do the opposite. Because it be happening. Bro said, pay the trader. Ooh, I just elbowed something. But nah, I mean, so I want to keep seeing this, like, just straight push up to the rest of these highs up here. See, like, there's still all these highs up here that are just getting swept. There's Asia highs above. London high is right above as well. We still haven't taken out London high. We just edged London high. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna partial 1 at London high just to feel kind of accomplished. To feel kind of accomplished. Sell 1 limit. London high is probably a couple points lower, but we like edge London high. So how often you backtest? I used to backtest a literal shit ton. Like, I used to spend ungodly amounts of hours backtesting. But I haven't backtested in probably months. I want to actually record a YouTube video though of me backtesting. I want to do like a full hour-long video of me backtesting, low-key. I feel like that could hit. It could. I mean, I feel like it's good education. It's also good ad revenue from YouTube, to be straight up. Because, like, you know, like, imagine an hour-long video though, like watch hours and like mid-roll ads. You get the point. But I'm only gonna take 1 off at London high though, just so I feel like I secured something. Because I'd really hate to be up this heavy and not have something to walk away with. Bear said I'm backtesting a trade. That's what's up, bro. I mean, part of the reason I backtest is because, like, I feel like you get to a point where it's, like, less beneficial in your journey. You know what I mean? Like, but, like, W backtesting, bro. That's all I'm trying to get at. I'm not gonna lie. Once we take out London highs as well, I'm probably gonna move my stops to break even after this partial. Okay, so there's London highs, moving stops to break even. I want to see us just flush straight through that. Don't react off London highs, no. Nah, it's just juking me out. You know, I always forget. I gotta put my mouse over here so you can see the P&L, even though you can probably barely read it. So W, appreciate that, Vizon. Oh, you said, should I buy more RR? What does buy more RR mean? Like, buy more risk to reward? Can you explain to me how you buy more risk to reward? I'd like to buy a better risk to reward in this trade. You said I 10:30, 5 minutes away. Yeah, low key. Come on, we're just gonna, oh yeah, in the bag. We're like 30 points away from Asia highs. I really don't want to see this candle flip though. I'm not going to lie. I mean, but that was an aggressive push up. Why did I say in the bag? I said, oh, you got it. Nah, I mean, I might have jinxed it. I'm scared. I mean, I'm not going to lie though. Let me just, for the heck of it, let me just put the camera down. I want to double check ES. What is ES doing? ES is in the fucking sky, but NQ isn't. Nah, I'm not. I'm gonna move my stop to slow down here. That's how I'll handle this. I'd like to see like this 1 minute gap, this order block, maybe this low if we sweep it. Like if we come all the way down here, I'm not trying to be in this trade anymore, honestly. I secured partials too. Yeah, I mean, that's W trade management. Okay, I wanted to like put the camera away for a second and think. You said what? Oh, ES? Dude, ES is in the fucking sky right now. ES is grabbing NQ's hand and saying, come with me. We're going up. Maybe ES is not doing a good enough job, though. I want to see this 1 minute. Yeah. I want to see this close bullish. Bro, if I knew sports, I feel like I'd be a great sports commentator. I'd be narrating these candlesticks. I'm like, ooh, we're making a comeback. We're flipping above the opening price. Be getting hot in my room. My air conditioner's been working a little more lately. I don't know why my air conditioner is working intermittently. Like obviously I definitely gotta replace it next summer or before next summer. But I'm low-key trying to make it last for the rest of this summer. Because it works for like an hour. It's been working for longer periods. I don't know. I'm definitely not liking this candle. I don't know why we're reacting off London like this. Like there's literally like there's Asia highs right above. And worst case scenario, what I locked in 155 plus 95, I lock in like a little under 1R. Or maybe it'll flip up and make me a happy camper. That is a pretty nice wick to the bottom, honestly. Said, please don't dump. You see what I mean? Sometimes you do speak at the speed of an auctioneer. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I really do sometimes. You said gotta be happy with even TP1s. I mean, you know, that's advice I give to you guys. I can't follow that myself. No, I'm kidding. No, I mean, you are right though, yeah. You know, I'll be happy with TP1 another day though, because this shit's hitting full TP, okay, guys? Now let me shut up. The cool thing is though, if this trade hits, I'll have made like just under, you know, like the 2 days I lost Thursday and Friday. It said not as fast as XQC. I mean, I won't argue with you there. Bro said, follow what I say, not what I do. Yeah, facts, honestly. Dude, because honestly, sometimes though, like, I'll make a psychology video, and it'll be like a week later, and I'll do some shit, and I'm like, didn't I just say in my video not to do this? I mean, I'm a human, I'm not perfect, you know what I mean? But like, I think it's funny when I think about shit like that. But hopefully, I'd love to see us break above the previous high, right? It was a little fake reaction off London highs. We're actually going to take out Asia highs, the true draw. Come on, you're like what? It's like 20 points away from my TP. New candle, probably gonna break above the previous candle. I want to see this new candle just fly straight up. Bro said RTP. That's what's up, Uber. Oh, Nasdaq. This PA is brutal. Oh, I mean, hopefully this order block down here will hold that we're tapping into. I know you want Asia highs. Well, are you actually taking shorts or are you just fucking around by it? Come on, can you please go up, Nasdaq? Stop wicking. Well, like, there's nothing up there. There's no reason to wick up there. Just take Asia highs, bro. Yeah, that's not the best close, honestly, but so close yet so far. I'm not gonna lie, I might trail my stop loss. I'm gonna trail my stop loss to down here, I'm not gonna lie. Because if we're gonna retrade all the way down there, I'm kind of sussed out. Like, we're so close to Asia highs. They should get swept, like, right now. What is this PA? Yeah, I have like 1 hour locked in, correct? Yeah. Oh, come on. Dude, dude, Nasdaq, we're not friends. You know that, Nasdaq? It did not take Asia high on... No, it didn't. I mean, it's like it's like 20 points away, but why is this 1 minute candle? I don't like these. We keep wicking up there. Like, come on, hit my TP now. So calm down. It'll hit. That's my entry. Oh, I hope it hits. If this 1 minute candle flips green, yeah, I might be. I mean, as long as if we break above the opening price and hold it, this 1 minute candle. I want this full TP. I want my buffer back on this account, or this set of accounts, I should say. Come on, up. Come on. Yo, oh my God. You said you can crash out. Bang! Just hit a little over 2R live on stream. I took a CISD coming out of this 5-minute gap, targeting Asia highs. We were doing a low resistance liquidity run. Got like 24 people on YouTube, also live on Twitch and Kick. Get some W's in chat from everyone. Appreciate all them. I'm actually about to give away 2 Alpha Futures 50K zero accounts. They don't even know that yet, but I'm about to give away some funded accounts on stream. So make sure you guys are pulling up to the streams. W day. So, you guys want some funded accounts? I'm gonna lock out my account. More important stuff here all day. Lock out. Cool. So, oh, I'm not prepared whatsoever. I'm gonna get my random spin wheel ready. So how do I enter? So pretty much, I'm just gonna get the random spin wheel ready, and I'm just gonna write down your name. So like no purchase required, anything. Appreciate you. You said 550. Hey, nearly passed my eval. What's up? So I'm assuming what? So Uber wants to be entered. What, Cypher? I'm assuming. Bizid. The great trade amount of drawdown. Hey, that's what's up, Elijah. Let's go, bro. So what, Galaxy Rocker? Oh, and one friendly reminder, since this is like an Alpha Futures funded account giveaway, just please make sure you don't live in a country that Alpha restricts. Yeah, honestly, Alpha is the only place that be giving me accounts to give away currently. Hopefully further down the line, Lucid and Tradify are gonna give me accounts, but right now, yeah, I got you guys. But so Galaxy Rocker I was doing, right? Galaxy, Galaxy, Galaxy Rocker. Yeah, unfortunately, it is on Alpha Trader, yeah. Said me, por favor, Elijah. Kane. So, bro, how do you spell that guy's name? V-A-I-B. H-A-V-A. Have you? Did I miss anyone? Oh, Matthew Hatfield. Did I get Matthew Hatfield? I don't think I got Matthew Hatfield. Wait, oh, that's not even spelling. E-F, I before E except after I-E-L-D. Said yo me as well. I don't know how to say your name, but I definitely got you. Said how oh yeah, I got biking egg roll. I'll put your name. So I'm gonna spin this wheel twice, and the 2 names it lands on, I'm just gonna pick. D-I-O-N. I didn't Hayden. Did I put Hayden in here? I think I did. Baka Ken, respectfully, don't you live in a country that's prohibited? What, 3268? You said I thought this was fat shaming? What? How'd we go from funded account to fat shaming? What? Did I miss anyone though? Because I'll give it like a minute. If I give it too long though, you guys are gonna. Oh yeah, I got you, Widow. If I give it too long though, I'm not even gonna give you ideas. You said the wheel looks like what? How do I join? You want to be in Tony Shan KF? It's a Jube. I don't think you are. Juboraj. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. In my head, well, I do know it makes sense because there are people here. Like, there's 25 people watching, and there's only like 3 people that talk. You know what I mean? So like, there are people here. Oh yeah, yo, appreciate the reminder, Kane. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, I'm giving away funded accounts to you guys, and I just signaled a winning trade that was over 2R. So definitely hit the like button. I do appreciate it. It does help me out. Also subscribe, all type of good stuff. But yeah, I think, yeah, I probably got to spin it, right? No one else I forgot? Yo, Cypher. Yeah, but it's like, I've never seen this much people talk. And some of these names, too, I'm like, whatever, though. Yeah, spin that shit. I got you guys. Drum roll. Oh, and I guess, yeah, whatever. There's always one person. I feel like as soon as I spin it the first time, there's always... Hey! So Hayden is my first winner. I'm glad a regular won. I'm going to write that down somewhere because my pea brain will forget. But Toasty Toes, you want to be entered, I assume? I can definitely enter you for the second drawing. Am I blind? Oh, Toasty-Tos. I'll spin it one more time. I'm actually really happy about that. Bro honestly, bro deserves it more than, well, I shouldn't say more than any of you guys, but bro deserves it the most out of anyone here, I feel. Not one of the most. One of. Because bro does mod in my Discord for free. And you know the thing, I don't know. I just want to get back to bro. Oh, so both of you guys just, I definitely won't forget you guys, but just get in contact with me some way. Like, please don't put your email in the chat. Do not let everyone see your email address, but like contact me privately and get me your email address. And then also just make sure that like you don't gotta bro's like another one. No, I only have 2 accounts to give away. But what do you call it? Oh, just make sure your dashboard's set up. Like, you don't have to buy anything. Just like create an account under the email you're gonna send me. And then I'm gonna contact Alpha and I'll have the account load to your dashboard. So just to confirm, Hayden, you're Marv, I'm assuming, right? You said I just sent hi on Discord. Yeah, you're okay. I was like, Bison, who are you? They said, yeah, it's me. Okay, bet. Yeah, so I'll send it to them sometime after stream. They'll probably have it to you. You said Toasty Toes got lucky. Toasty Toes, he almost got lucky. I actually thought bro was gonna win. I was gonna be like, damn, bro showed up late. He didn't even get entered for the first one. And then he, yeah, honestly, I'm glad, dude, because, bro, both Hayden and Uber, their names I recognize. Like, no offense to the names I don't recognize, but respectfully, I do like giving back to people that are, like, active in my community. You know what I mean? But, and I didn't rig it. Like, honestly, for 5 seconds, part of me was like, damn, could I rig this wheel and just give it back to the people that really deserve it? But no, I didn't have to. But no, I should probably do my trade breakdown. Trying to think, is there any way for me to clip farm this more? I mean, I can probably just use the, actually not for the vlog. You guys want to, I mean, I just gave you guys funded accounts. You want to help me clip farm for my vlog? You guys want to put some W's in the chat after I say I just gave away accounts on stream? You said nah, he used AI to rig it. You said nah, honestly, no, I actually didn't rig it. So just finished giving away those funded accounts on stream. 2 50K accounts given away. Chat's definitely very happy. See him getting some W's in chat. Obviously, like I said before, definitely pull for the streams. Said Tim for governor? Yo. You said Tim for president. Yeah, I guess that's enough of me engagement baiting. You said I'm off to the gym. Yeah, have a good rest of your workout, or rest of your day, I should say. I said one more time. I only have 2 accounts to give away. You said next giveaway? The bro said contact Tradeify and Lucid. I'm pretty sure with Lucid. Oh, actually, he's not here. This might sound rude to say. You guys know Collide, the dude who only shows up for the giveaway? I feel like the regulars would have noticed this, right? Did you guys notice that he showed up this morning? In my head, I'm like, dude, I'm planning to do a giveaway. How does he smell it? We said on Friday, where has Collide been? And I look in chat, I'm like, this guy's gonna be here for the giveaway. He can smell it. Collide was here early in the stream, and then he was complaining about how he had to go to work. And then I thought in my head, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna bring up the giveaway because this bro's probably gonna call out of work for my giveaway. Like, you said I've never been here for a giveaway. Hey, that's what's up. Yeah, honestly, I haven't done a crazy amount of giveaways. Oh my god, it's so hot. I gotta turn my air conditioner on. It's fucking... But I'm here quite a bit. I mean, I don't really... I want to say Alpha's probably only given me 3 or 4 sets of... like, including this. Like, 3 or 4 sets of accounts to give away. And one of them was that thing I, like, tagged everyone in the Discord. And one of them was, like, purchase required, kind of. Use my code, but... Damn, we're about to hit this daily internal high, too. I mean, I'm happy with my TP. I feel like if we reacted off the Asia high, though, I'd be so pissed. But I'll do my recap. So what? The wait, actually, everyone gets free. Well, at Alpha, I don't think we get them all around the same time. Because they actually, before I get accounts to Alpha to give away, they usually have like a call with me. They don't just like text me and go, here's accounts, you know what I mean? And I feel like people's calls are like staggered. I'm assuming. But today's Monday, August 3rd. Today's Monday, August 3rd. I took one trade on the Nasdaq that ended up being a win. I originally had a bearish bias, but I ended up flipping bias throughout the session. I ended up taking a long, and then that ended up playing out. So pretty much coming into the session, on the daily time frame, first of all, the daily candlestick did not look like this. The daily candlestick, when I sat down the charts, was all the way down here. And I was thinking, you know what? We've previously traded above the daily opening price. We've flipped below that. And like, I'm not trying to take longs against this daily candlestick, right? On the 4 hour, actually, I forgot, on the weekly, anything I want to say on the weekly? Oh, in terms of targets, though, I was just thinking like maybe previous week's low. But... oh yeah, and also previous week's low I feel like was relative equal lows. Even though technically Thursday did sweep out this day, and it's also the wickless daily. I've been fixated on that for too long, but at this point, I honestly think that wickless daily might not get traded back to, honestly. It could be something I'll keep in mind for later, but... yeah, so the 4 hour time frame. So this right here is the new week opening gap. I feel like it's easier to show in the smaller time frame. So, I'm zooming way too far out, aren't I? Yeah. New week opening gap. So it's the difference between the closing price on Friday. So you can go to any time frame, really, the 15-minute chart, the 1 minute, but just make sure you have the closing price of that candle body on the last candle that closed before market closes going into the weekend, right? Then you mark like the opening price of that first candle that gets opened up. So you can see we kind of like came into it, tapped into it once, tapped into it twice. We're like giving a little bit of a reaction out of it. It was kind of interesting to me though that like overnight, I actually was trading Asia session last night because I saw this huge ass gap, and I was anticipating at least like equilibrium, 50% of this gap to kind of get traded to like down here. I actually took shorts off of CISD like internally 1 minute down here. I ended up getting stopped on that, and then it actually looked like we were gonna come for these highs up here right overnight, but we actually ended up displacing down. So I was thinking, you know what the narrative is? We're filling in all of this new week opening gap. So I'm just following the bearish narrative, right? But the thing was, I'm not going to lie. I was thinking about, as we went further into session, like, we're delivering from nothing. Like, what are we delivering from? We're delivering from equilibrium in this wick. Like, I feel like if anything, we should have tapped into a higher time frame fair value gap or swept some form of higher time frame liquidity in order to deliver down. So I feel like this move was kind of sponsored by nothing. So that was one reason that was kind of sussed out by shorts. So at market open, now come to 9:30. Market opens like right around here. So we pretty much have a move down at open. I was expecting us to fill in all this new week opening gap. So I was looking for like maybe a short off a sweep of this 930 high, maybe a short off of these highs, but you can see like we failed to displace back down. Like I would have liked for shorts to get like some V shape, but you can see we kind of just take out the highs and all we're getting here is consolidation. And then today, there was red folder news coming out at 10 a.m., which is like the ISM services PMI. So I was thinking, you know what? We're getting so close to 10 a.m. Even if I get a good trade in, there's a good chance that 10 a.m. could manipulate me out. So I just thought, you know what? I'm going to wait for 10 a.m. And then once I saw us break above these highs up here, and like even like this 1 minute CISD down here that I thought was really aggressive. I actually had someone in chat, shout out Uber, took this, so he got a lot better entry than me, but he took this CISD over here. I personally really didn't feel comfortable enough taking this because I thought it was a little too aggressive, but the one I ended up taking was further up. We opened up a 5-minute gap up here. And honestly, that CISD down there played out perfectly, right? So we're switching into bullish order flow, right? So we're breaking above highs, we've broken structure. We're starting to respect bullish things, disrespect bearish. So I'm looking for longs. We open up this 5-minute gap here. And one thing I gotta mention too is there's all this low resistance liquidity, which essentially means stacked highs leading up to these session highs. Because once you mark out session highs and lows, you can see, right, we have Asia high and London high that are still intact, and there's all this low resistance liquidity. So you got to think, once we do start moving up, there's all these stop losses at each point here. Like there's all these swing highs here, swing highs here, swing highs here. We're just going to run through all this like butter, right? So, and there's even 2 session highs still intact above, right? So, at the point of me taking this 5-minute pullback, we started to run this area of low resistance liquidity, but we did not run all of it, right? As well as, I forget, did we tap into equilibrium? Let me get rid of this. I want to say, yeah, we tapped into it from this higher time frame range. This is what I'm thinking of. So when you mark this higher time frame range, we had this tap of equilibrium right here, which is also filling in the majority of this new week opening gap. Then we even re-swept that. I feel like a lot of times, like when we hit equilibrium, like 50% of the range, we like to re-sweep it a lot of times, especially if it's like before 9:30 open in this case, right? But so I took a 1-minute CISD coming out of the 5-minute. So 5-minute gap gets created, pull back into it. The CISD is a close above this down close candle right here. So we got the CISD right here. I actually got filled. I actually set my limit a couple points above the CISD up here, just because I really didn't want to see it go away without me. But I also didn't want to mark it all the way up there. I was afraid it would fuck my RR. So in terms of targets, Asia high is the end of this low resistance liquidity run up here. There is a daily internal high right above. I should go to daily to mark it out. Did I get swept? I'm pretty sure I got swept, didn't it? Yeah, it did. So I did believe the higher time frame draw to be at this moment in time. Like, you know what? We filled in the new week opening gap. Where are we going to after that? That daily internal high, the high inside the daily gap. Because even if we were going to continue down, we still looks like we're coming up to sweep that to continue down. And obviously bullish, we have to hit it regardless. But yeah, so I ended up partialing 50%. I partialed technically a third at London highs, which I gotta remind myself where London highs actually were. But I was just thinking, I just didn't want to be up this heavy and like not take any profits, if you know what I'm saying. So I partialed one contract out of my 3 at like 1.5 R, and then I just held the rest of it for Asia highs. And then that was like a 2.67 approximately. I think my entry is probably a little higher, like what, 2.5 R, something like that, right? So honestly, definitely a W trade. I definitely could have held for that daily internal high, but I'm not willing to take that chance. I was up heavy enough. I'll take it. But anything else to talk about? Yeah, that's pretty much my trade breakdown. So, and if you guys were not aware already, I do live trade for free here on YouTube Monday to Friday at 9:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely come pull up, hang out with me, trade with me, see all my executions, see me get my analysis, ask me any questions, all type of good stuff. Join the free Discord if you're not in there already. Like this trade recap if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment with your thoughts. Am I a dumbass for taking this trade, and did I get lucky and I have no idea what I'm doing? Am I a good trader? Definitely let me know in the comments. Subscribe for more free live trading, all type of stuff. And discount code TIMB272 at all prop firms. Lucid Trading, Tradeify, My Fund of Futures, Out Futures, all type of good stuff. You know, this is so random, but I realized halfway through the stream, I planned on doing the alpha giveaway at the end. I haven't even been running the bar at the top for alpha. I definitely gotta do that. I'll do it tomorrow. It's too late now. I did a giveaway and I didn't even promote them throughout the stream. Sector's like... So tomorrow I test NQ. That's what's up. I'll keep the trade in the strings. I feel like people, when people are new and they click in, they're like, is this guy actually live trading or is he just sitting here yapping? I took a trade before. I'm relaxing now. I mean, it's 11 o'clock already. I can't. I'm telling you, I can't open Instagram. Dodgy's like, yeah, I took this inversion. Like, what? I mean, honestly, I feel like, I don't want to speak for Cypher, but when I say NQ, I'd be trading MNQ but saying NQ, if you know what I mean. I kind of be using them interchangeably sometimes, even though they're not. Like, I'd be saying how much I love NQ, but like, I actually probably haven't traded literally NQ in a hot minute. Well, actually, I guess I did full ports and evals with NQ the other day, but those alpha accounts I passed. So I usually trade NQ. I mean, yeah, I feel like NQ is the place to be at. I wonder. New indicator. Yeah, I think I still have like $100 in trail. Like I have $1,900 in drawdown, I think now. But at least I definitely made back some losses. So what I lost? Yeah, I lost 300 on Friday. I lost 450 on the 30th, but I made 620 today. 621 to be exact. So what am I down? I'm down 150 if you count plus. That's not bad. 2 red days, 1 green day. So I got a win too. That's what's up. Yeah, I took it long. Likewise, Kane. Have a good rest of your day. So the previous 1 hour closed bullish. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the charts are kind of cooked. I mean, at this point, I'm mentally just checked out. I'm just talking to you guys. What should I eat for lunch today? That's the real question. I feel like I went food shopping I feel like maybe it's just a me problem. You guys ever like go food shopping and come home and feel like you still have no food? Sometimes though, I feel like. So what about yesterday? Oh, you saw in the Discord I took shorts. Yeah, I got stopped on those. Like I know we dumped heavy overnight, but like imagine I took like a 1 minute CISD like somewhere like in I honestly forget exactly where, but I took some 1 minute. I honestly want to say it was somewhere in this area. I don't know, but then it stopped me out, and then it dumped. But I mean, I had the draw on liquidity correct. I definitely knew some of that gap had to be filled in. So have a good rest of your day, Velcro Cam. $703 is $703. Oh, he took it off at London highs. Holy stop loss placement though. You said, hey, thanks for your help, bro. Just got my first pet with Lucid. Hey, that's what's up, Matthew. I'm happy for you. W Matthew. I'm be heading out. I need a little nap. I'm tired as fuck. Have a good rest of your day, Uber. Appreciate you stopping by as always. Out of curiosity, what makes you ask Uber if he's got like it? Oh, I guess you having some problem. Have a good rest of your day, Vizon. Honestly, I'll probably get off in like 6 minutes too, honestly. Why is... That's interesting. The live chat is down at some places. Oh, I guess there's this place called Finn that all these places use for live chat and just down. It says not installing. Do you have like a really old... Well, are we talking about graphics cards? Are we talking about CPUs? Oh, CPU. I'm curious, what are you trying to update though? Like, I don't remember having CPU drivers. Am I like, have things changed? I used to be so into computers. You said my CPU driver? I'm not gonna lie. Is it like a Windows thing where it like updates? Like, cause I don't remember ever like downloading CPU drivers. Says no, you do not need. Are you thinking about maybe like your motherboard drivers? I don't know, honestly. The CPU chipset drivers are... Bro said only chips I know is Lay's. Yeah, and honestly, if it doesn't update, you're probably fine. I mean, honestly, dude, I rarely update my drivers. I feel like driver updates are only kind of needed. I feel like graphics card driver updates are like the ones that actually matter, especially if you play video games. Bro said more of a Pringles dude myself. Oh, we got the Chinese music before I leave. Tim's out. That's bad funny. have a good nap, Uber. Yeah, of course, bro. Not gonna lie, should I just wrap up here? Said Tim, I'm so proud of myself. I'm proud of you too, but why this time are you proud of yourself? So I made a good indicator. That's what's up. Honestly, I could probably never make a fucking indicator. That seems very complicated. You're definitely having AI make the indicator for you. Do you know programming? I've tried to learn programming. You said how many calories did you burn while running? My phone should give me an approximate answer. At least my Apple Watch claims I burned 327 calories. You said 1000% Gemini. So I'm learning as I go. Yeah. It's annoying because sometimes like I feel like I'll like have it design something and I'm like, can you just move this text like a little bit over? I'm like, can you just do this? Can you just do this? And I feel like I'm sitting here like crap. Like if I did it myself, like I don't know. I definitely can't program though. It's pros and cons. Like, dude, when I made that website, I've showed you guys, like, there was a lot of me being like, oh, well, like, some of these words you used over here are just AI slop. I like using that terminology. Because sometimes you can just read it and it's so, like, AI made that. Like, or, like, the spacing's weird and I'm like, can you, like, make that symmetrical? And then I'll tell it to audit the whole thing, but I still have to, like, point out. I love AI though. Honestly, overall, I know $100 a month for ChatGPT like / Codex is a lot, but honestly, I'm still happy with it. I feel like I'm mostly happy with it though because it saves me time. Like for example, when I end my stream right now, instead of me sitting here and figuring out, like I gotta like upload my trade recap and do this, and I gotta figure out a title, I gotta figure out a thumbnail, I gotta figure out this, I gotta figure out that, like. My computer's gonna literally take like my AI's gonna take over and post it all for me. You said not gonna lie, you kind of. Well, the thing is though, do you pay $20 a month currently? Because I'd recommend paying $20 a month, but honestly, the jump from 20 to 100 is like you get more, but it's also like, I don't know if the average person needs it. You said nah, use the freebie. I mean, the $20 a month plan I could recommend. I wouldn't recommend the $100 a month plan unless you're like have a business that it's helping with. You know what I mean? Like this thing schedules social media posts for me. Like it, because the only difference between $20 a month and $100 a month is just usage. If you know what I mean. At least for ChatGPT, I'm pretty sure. Yo, my mom though, I was like I've been putting my parents onto AI. It helps though, because they ask me like less questions. You know what I mean though? Like I don't know, I'm their tech support. But what do you call it? My mom got upset the first time she hit her limit because my parents don't pay for ChatGPT. So she was like, it told me I had to wait to keep talking to it. I'm like, yeah, it does that. You're not paying. I mean, like, they got to make their money somehow. And she was so offended. She was like, you know what? If I could respond, I would have told it I'm done talking to it too. I'm like, what? Like, are you offended the AI, like, has a cutoff where they just want you to pay? Like, what? And she was like, well, I don't like talking to it that much either. I don't need it. I'm like, oh my God. Like, if it's that big of a deal, just pay $20 a month, dude. Like, what? Or just wait 5 hours. It's not even, well, it's like a 5 hour limit. I forgot. You said, nah, your mom is the goat. Yo, she is mad funny. And she was low-key embarrassed to tell me too, like, because I was asking her, I'm like, oh, have you ever noticed you hit, like, it gives you a limit? And she's like, yeah, I think I noticed once or twice, but she was so like I could tell something was up. She was like, yeah, I've noticed like once or twice. I'm like, why are you answering like that? Like, and she's like, no, I've hit my limit. I got mad at it when I hit my limit. And she was like telling me how she got all upset about it. She's talking to herself saying, fuck that thing, I don't need it. So I'd be flipping out on Gemini. You know, honestly though, sometimes, you said I love that. I know this might sound funny. Like when AI, like if it fucks up multiple times back to back, I feel like we've all pulled a method where you gotta be like, dude, you dumbass. Like I've told you 3 times. And like, I feel like it helps a little bit. But like the other day I was sitting here thinking like sometimes the way I talk to my AI assistant, like if I talk to a girlfriend or a loved one that way, she'd be like, you're a dick. Yeah, you know, but it's AI though. It doesn't have feelings. But sometimes I'm serious. If you yell at it and call it stupid and you're like, you're a dumbass, I've told you 3 separate times to do this and you haven't done it. I feel like it gets its shit together. And you know, I know this might sound funny. One time I was like, I pay you $100 a month. I was like, I'm going to reconsider paying you $100 a month if you can't fix this. I'm a child, honestly. I mean, it's not like the AI doesn't give a fuck if I keep paying it, but I don't know. I'm cooked. I really am cooked. What time is it? I really feel like every time I say I'm going to get off at X time, I always run past there. I love streaming and trading so much. But not in all seriousness, at this time I actually probably should go. So I deadass called it out. Like, are you programmed to make me pay? Yo, and there was one time too where I was like, cause I pay for credits, you know what I mean? And like, I have a bar of how much I pay, you know what I mean? Like weekly credits and all that. So I was yelling at it once. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? You're going in circles, wasting my credits, not even doing what I told you to do. And I like, it's like, it'll be like, yeah, you're correct. Thank you for pointing that out. I'm like, what do you mean? Thank you for pointing that out. You're like, you're fucking stuck in a thought loop. Like, I didn't even tell you to like research some of the things you're researching. I love AI overall. Have a good rest of your day, Matthew. You said, Tim, you're speaking to my soul. At least I'm glad someone understands what I'm going on about. I feel like when you get like locked in with AI, there's like these little things you like start to pick up on. And dude, people will be like, why are you getting mad at AI? I'm like, dude, and I think it makes me mad because it's so close to being perfect, but it's not there. Like it'll make me a full-fledged website, but it can't summarize stuff. Like not summarize, I mean space things correctly. Like it'll make a perfect website, but like I'll have text over here and text over here. And I'm like, oh, can you make this all look like aligned correctly? And it's like, then it'll fuck something else up. And I'm like, okay, so without fucking something else up, can you fix it? Like, you said, didn't I? Yeah, it's annoying though when I tell it, I'm like, hey, the end goal here is X. And it just doesn't do that. I'm like, I don't know. Bro's getting way too, bro is me, but bro's getting way too heated about AI. Oh. Yeah, this is exactly why I need a girlfriend. We got day in the life of a day trader who gets no bitches. I wonder, am I actually gonna talk to a girl? You said, yeah, dude, and I'm glad I use GitHub to back up. Like I have a folder for my like AI assistant. I have like a backup. So let's say if it ever fucks up the directory, I can just go back to a previous save point. Like there have been times though where I literally, exactly what you're saying. I'm like, oh, can you restructure this? It like deletes half of what I'm working with. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, oh, my bad, I'll put that back. I'm like, you better put that back. It's honestly though, these AI, it's like AI has like its own personality, especially like the models. I feel like they have their own like little personality. I'm so cooked. I need friends. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. You guys remember that song, Lil Uzi Vert? That reminds me of this 2016. I really do have a skill of just talking out my ass, of just nonsense and being entertaining. You said then I put back. I gotta check. Yeah. Yeah, but low key, I think I've ranted enough about my AI AI aggravations enough. I should probably actually end here. But I do appreciate every single one of you guys that stops by, hangs out with me, trades with me. Obviously, if you guys didn't hear before, every single morning, 9:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll see some of you guys again. Discount code TIMB272 at all prop firms that allows me to keep doing giveaways like I did before. Appreciate you, Cypher. Have a good rest of your day, Cypher. And every single one of you guys, too, have a good rest of your day. Peace out.